The climbing monk. Once, in a distant mountain village, there lived a monk named Jiro who was known for his profound wisdom and deep patience. The villagers would often seek his guidance on matters of life and spirit, and many of them had benefited from his calm counsel. But what truly made Jiro remarkable was how he lived each day, facing life's challenges with quiet strength and unwavering patience. One day, a young monk named Taro, eager to prove himself, approached Jiro with a question. "Master," he said, "I wish to understand the true meaning of patience. I feel that I am often overwhelmed by the difficulties I face. How can I be more patient, especially when life becomes challenging?" Jiro smiled and said, "Taro, I will show you the path to patience. But to understand it fully, you must come with me and climb the mountain with me." Taro was eager to learn, so he agreed. The two monks began their ascent early the next morning, making their way up a steep and rocky mountain trail. The path was treacherous and uneven, but Taro was determined to keep up with his master. As they climbed, Taro grew increasingly tired. The path was difficult, the air thin, and the weight of his robes seemed to grow heavier with each step. He glanced up at Jiro, who walked with quiet, steady steps, as if he were hardly affected by the climb. Taro, however, found himself struggling to keep pace. "Master," Taro gasped, pausing to catch his breath, "this mountain is so steep. How do you continue without seeming tired? How do you remain so calm while I am struggling with each step?" Jiro stopped and turned to face Taro, his eyes gentle but firm. "Taro, patience is not about how quickly you reach the top. It is about each step you take along the way, no matter how slow or difficult. Every step, even the hardest, brings us closer to the goal. We do not rush. We must take each step as it comes, with care and mindfulness." Taro, still panting, nodded but could not fully grasp his master's words. They continued climbing, but with each step, Taro's frustration grew. He began to feel that the climb was never ending, that the summit was always just out of reach. Finally, after many hours of climbing, Taro stopped again, this time with more than just physical exhaustion. "Master," he said, "this path is endless. I don't know if I can keep going. I want to reach the top, but it seems so far away. It feels like I'm not getting anywhere. What is the point of this long and difficult journey?" Jiro looked at Taro with a calm smile. "Taro, the point of the journey is not just the destination, but the steps we take to get there. Every difficulty you face, every moment of struggle, is part of the learning. Patience does not mean waiting passively for the end, it means embracing each challenge as it comes, knowing that every step is valuable in itself." Taro was silent for a moment, contemplating his master's words. He then looked down at his feet and noticed something. His body was tired, but his mind had grown quieter. Despite the struggle, he had not been as troubled by the journey as he had been at the beginning. He realized that, in each step, he had gained something, a deeper awareness of his own strength, a greater understanding of his own limitations, and a growing sense of peace amidst the difficulty. They continued climbing, and though the path remained steep and difficult, Taro no longer resisted it. Instead of focusing on how far away the top was, he began to appreciate the beauty of the path itself, the crisp air, the rustling of the leaves in the trees, the distant calls of birds. He realized that each step, though challenging, was part of a greater whole, and that, in time, it would lead him to his destination. At last, after hours of climbing, they reached the summit. The view from the top was breathtaking, with the village below stretching out like a patchwork of fields and rooftops, the sun setting in the distance, painting the sky with colors of gold and crimson. Taro stood there, looking out at the vast landscape, feeling a deep sense of peace. He had made it to the top, but more importantly, he had learned the true meaning of patience. "Master," he said, "I understand now. It is not the summit that matters most, but the journey itself. Every step, every challenge, has been a teacher. I now see that patience is not about waiting for the end, it is about fully embracing each moment, no matter how difficult, with presence and understanding." Jiro nodded, his eyes filled with approval. "Exactly, Taro. The climb may be hard, and the road may seem long, but each step has its value. Patience is the ability to keep moving forward, step by step, with a calm and steady heart, no matter the obstacles. And when you can find peace in each moment, you will find that the journey, no matter how long, is always worth it." Moral: the story of the climbing monk teaches us that patience is not simply waiting for an end goal or destination, it is the ability to fully embrace and learn from each step, no matter how difficult or slow the journey may seem. Life's challenges are not obstacles to be avoided, but valuable experiences that help us grow. By cultivating patience and steady progress, we can find peace and wisdom in every moment, and understand that each step, no matter how small, brings us closer to our true destination. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.